welcome anyone else that might still be playing this. Not sure who is, but I thought I might go over a few things. Anybody's still trying to get the multiplayer achievements, many of them can be done solo. This is going to be a 20-minute run for as much experience as I can possibly get. And I preferred, obviously you have to do rescue. And my preferred map is caves, and I will show you why. So normally, the general consensus is you start a survivor and quit the match after the first round. Because as long as you complete the round, you'll get the experience. And most people doing this go for 10 minutes because you can absolutely get all 20 medkits in 10 minutes, but I'm going to do a 20-minute run just because you can actually get extra experience for what I'm about to show you. So there's that. Let's get started. Now, while we're waiting, there's 3 different ways to get experience per medkit. You can get a short carry, a medium carry, and a long carry. And I'll demonstrate all of those as this goes on. And you get 750 per medkit just for delivering it. And then you get Gopher and Delivery Boy for delivering your first and third. So, all in all, if you're still trying to get levels here, this is the best way to do it. The first one always starts in this spot. And once you get to level 27, if you're starting from level 1 to 60,
we need to find medical
you'll
supplies.
not be able to go as fast as I am until you get to level 27 when you unlock a upgrade called Second Wind. You'll want to keep all your salvage until level 27 to get Second Wind, and then even further, that was a mistake. You don't want the zipline. You want to pick up the med kit, get your medium carry if you saw that, plus 200, and then all the way to, I'll get back to what I was saying before. But anyway, ideally, I prefer this map because most medkits start on a ledge. You grab it, fall, you automatically drop it, getting your plus 200 for medium carry. You pick it back up, run to the zone, and you get your long carry. Now, if you get more than one, it's possible to get more than one medium carry, but you don't normally get a long carry if you get more than one medium carry. So ideally, and again, why I like this map, most of them are on a ledge, so you fall off the ledge, you immediately get the plus 200 medium carry, and then you pick it back up and run to the zone, you get your long carry. There's your delivery boy for your third delivery, and then it'll show the long carry after that. And you do this, try to find it's the shortest route from the pickup point to the drop off. Now, what I was saying before, you want to get to level 27 and purchase and equip Second Wind to maximize your speed, because I'm moving a lot faster than you will until you get that. And then this is not on a ledge, so you can go to this ledge and just run right off it. There's your medium carry for that. And then again, what I like to do with this, since I have plenty of extra time, you only need 10 minutes. Instead of going to the drop point for this one, I got the medium carry already, so there is my first extra long carry. And then I start running wherever. It goes up from here, so turn that way. And this one again, I could run to the ledge.
Cover me.
Run it off. And there's my medium. And again, plenty of extra time, so I'm going to go for my second extra because it's right there at the lava. And R2 is the throw button. You need R2 to throw it. Another way to do this is run this way. This one's already on a ledge, and you can get up there quickly by going right there. Sometimes you'll just kind of, forget the term, snap up there, or what is it called? It starts with an S, I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to get another extra here, just because I went this way. And when you're going to some of these locations, you want to try to jump as far back as possible. That was too far, but
Got the kit. Cover
jumping
me.
right to it. When I get that one again, I'll show you what I mean. I timed that one correctly that time. But you want to jump as far away as possible so you can grab the ledge from the furthest distance. Again, it's all about maximizing your speed. So here's this one. I'm going to show you another way to do this. Especially if you need the salvage, you can pick this one up here.
Keep me
And
covered.
for this one, you can run to this crate here. It should give you medium carry by
Got the kit. Cover me.
grabbing the crate, and then you should get your long carry. Still, sometimes it gives you two medium carries, which you don't want, but it happens. Ideally, you want to get as many medium carries and long carries as
Got the
possible
health
in equal amount. So every time you fall off a ledge, you'll get your medium. Unless you get a short, sometimes you'll get a short, and then you'll have to get your medium some other way, which I will show you how to do it.
There you go.
I think with this one, let's see if I can right there, grab here, and
Got
best
the
way to get
kit.
the short would be jump
Cover
off
me.
here, I think. Nope, did not give me one. So you pick it up. If you really want to get a short, just pick it up, run a few steps, hit any button that makes you drop it. Sometimes
Got it.
that was a medium.
Keep me covered.
Let's try. This is probably another medium. Nope. Let's just run this in because I've already not got to what I was trying to get. A short carry is a very short carry. Sometimes it gives you short.
Yes.
But ideally, you always want your medium, and you always want your long. If you happen to get two mediums, you can get more than that. And on this one back here, you want to run to the other crate, because if you run to that one, it will give you two mediums more often than not. So run to this crate, and you'll get your long here,
This way. Got the
and
kit.
then you'll get your
Cover
medium
me.
and your drop off. But if you go to that other, if you go to the other crate, you'll get a medium and most likely another medium, which you don't want. You want to maximize your experience here, which is why I'm doing this.
Got it. Keep me covered.
And I'm going to go for as many extras as I possibly can this run because I have plenty of time to do so. Ideally, it's 2 medkits per minute. That's 20 minutes. I've got way more time than I need. So that's ideally 20 extras.
Got
Now
the
here I
health
should be able
pack.
to get a short carry for flying off here. I got nothing. Sometimes it'll give you nothing. So run a few steps, short carry. Then you can drop it with your aim
Got the
button, your
kit.
circle button,
Cover me.
square button. There's a short carry. If I wanted a medium, which since I didn't get the medium flying off the ledge, I'll get my medium here. If you're still trying to get
Got
salvage.
it. Keep me
And
covered.
ideally, that should be a long for running from the crate to here.
There you
So there's your short carry, your medium carry, and your long carry. Which you can get one of each, possibly more. I mean, you can play around with it all you like and see if you can tweak it to get more than that. From my experience, if you get more than one medium, you don't get a long. But it is possible to get more than one of each. You can get 2 short carries, 2 mediums. But again, your long carries, your 1 long carry was your 500, and your 1 medium carry is 400, for a total of 700 plus your 754 each night get delivered is the most you can get aside
the
from getting
kit. Cover
4
me.
mediums, which you can also do. So there's 1. Actually, that's not the one to do it. I will show you the best one to get 4 mediums.
Yes.
It's most likely one that starts on a ledge or one it could be one that doesn't. And then for this one, like I said, if you pick this one up,
Got
you
it.
want
Keep me
to
covered.
run not to that crate, but to this one, right? Because this will give you your alarm. That other one will give a medium.
Yeah,
You'll get a second medium.
Got the health pack.
Now, I don't need salvage because I pretty much, this is my second run to level 60. I've already unlocked Prestige 2, and I went the wrong way on that one. Also, there are destructibles like this on each level. You need at least 3 for for a feat called Demolitionist. I've only ever found 2 on this map. If anybody else knows otherwise, I'd like to
Got the kit.
hear
Cover
what you
me.
found. I've only found 2, and I'll show you where the other one is as I run in that direction. But again, I prefer this map because there are clear paths. Most kits are on a ledge, and the other destructible I found was right here. Nothing else on this map counts to my knowledge.
Got it. Keep me covered.
There's again plus 200 for falling off a ledge. And this one you could also throw in, but you'll get see there's a second medium. So I need to find another medium, which would be about there. And then run a little bit more, turn, throw it to fire. Or just drop it there. And then throw it to fire. So there's 800 for 4 mediums, and I get the extra because I didn't deliver it. Each medkit you don't deliver, refund 2 sets, but you still get the experience. Once you get to 20 medkits, which is the max delivered, the max you can deliver, the math of the round will end. So if you want your extras, you have to get them before you deliver your final box. And I prefer the path where I can get the medium carry from falling off that ledge and running right to the fire. And you have to be looking at the lava to throw it in. We'll throw it where you look, and that's R2 to do that, and that's how you get your extra 700 per med kit you throw in the fire. You don't get the 750 for delivering it, but if you're trying to maximize experience, this is the best way to do it on a 20-minute map. Ideally, you want to do 10 minutes and just get the delivered med kits and restart. But if you're going for extra time and extra experience, in my opinion, the best way to do that. And if you, like I said, it's possible to get an extra 75 for each short carry as well, but it's often not worth the time it takes to get the extra, to figure out the short carry distance. So 1 medium, 1 long, and as many of each of those as you can. And I'm almost 220, which means I will focus on getting extras now.
Keep me covered.
Yeah, I could throw it in that fire as well, but it would not be considered a long carry. At the most, it would be a medium, even though I turned through. See? And it almost missed, because I could have got 2 more medium carries. I don't know the max medium carries you can get. I haven't tested that, because I'm going for the best way to get. I mean, you can try to drop it every few steps if you want to see how that works out for you.
This should be useful. Got the health pack.
I use these crates when I can, even though I don't need the salvage. They're still the best halfway point.
There you go.
See, and there's the 200s for going to the wrong crate. You want a 200 and a long for delivery, unless you're going for extras. If you're on a 10-minute run, you absolutely want to make sure you get all your long runs, because that's where you get your experience. And on here, I can probably throw it in the fire here and get a long run as well. Nope, see, even that's easy. So, whether you get medium or long is hit and miss sometimes. The best way to make sure you get your medium and long is, fall off an edge, or fall off a ledge when there is one, run almost all the way to the drop point, turn and look at the flames. You don't actually have to be facing your characters, don't have to be facing them. You just have to have your camera facing them, and then you'll throw it the way your camera is facing. So I'm gonna get as many extras as I can now. This is the one that you want to go the extra distance to the other crate for, because you will only get 2 mediums if you go to the first one. So this one you want to go here, get your long carry on this crate. And this is only to avoid having to hit extra buttons. You can drop it manually anytime you want and play with that at your leisure. I just prefer to do it this way. And again, that was your long carry on the salvage crate and your medium carry on delivery. And now we just focus on throwing in the fire. So there's a medium. Again, run all the way, almost to delivery. Turn your camera, R2 this way. That's why we're going the wrong way, which means it's all the way back over here.
Got the health pack.
Again, if you happen to get a short carry on any one of these ledge falls, you can always go pick something else, or you can always get one of the crates or drop it at some other point from the medium. Wrong way again. On a 10-minute run, every second counts. I don't really care about going the wrong way here. And there's multiple ways to get up to each one of these.
Got it. Keep me covered.
But since all of these are going into the fire or the lava or whatever, these are all extra. As soon as you get your 20th, the round will end. So if you're doing 20 minutes, again, this is the best way to get as many extras as possible. And if you want to try to go the right way, especially
Got the kit. Cover me.
have almost exactly enough time. Especially if you don't have second wind. Once you get to level 27 again, you get second wind, and you have a little bit more to play with and make mistakes. But yeah, see, I was going for a lot more extras, and I forgot I was going for a lot more extras, but ended up delivering my 20th, and with that, anyway, there's 3,700 or 37,000 experience with the extras. And I could have got a lot more than that with each extra. But you see how much long carry is worth. See how much long carries are worth over medium carries. You absolutely want those long carries, especially on your deliveries, because you're only guaranteed. You can only get 20. You can get a max of 20 for deliveries only. If you're going for extras, well, okay, it is possible to get 20, or it is possible to get two, it is possible to get 2 long carries per medkit. It's not
We have
easy.
our orders. Eliminate the survivors.
You have to have a, since I'm doing this solo, there's not really much to do with this Solari, especially on a 20-minute run, so going for a complete match is kind of, well, there's not really anything to do. I mean, you can look around for your special weapons, like the competition bow I just picked up. You can look around for things to demolish, like that gate. You can look around for traps, this one, and this one you can actually kill yourself with. So be careful with that. The thing with Solari, you can change loadouts each time you die, and there's really not a whole lot else to do besides what I'm doing. So each time you change your loadout, it saves, and you can kill yourself as many times as you want to. But up to 4 times, you get a feat called, and you can stand in the fire, blow yourself up, all kinds of ways to kill yourself. Each time, change your loadout. It doesn't have to be a different one than before. It doesn't have to be, if you start with 1, you can switch to 1 and then switch back to 1 as long as you switch and confirm. It just has to be different than the most recently used one each time. Again, this is an old game. I don't know if anybody was watching this. If anybody is watching this, great. I'm just going to kill myself 2 more times to change my loadout 2 more times. Probably be this, actually. Oh, never mind. I forgot. You can't fire your weapon in your spawn. So, never mind. You can't fire with it. If anybody didn't know that. Guess I never thought about it. And this should have killed me. It took me sweet time to do so. Okay, never mind. Just jump in the fire. My loadout for 4th time, and I don't know if you've noticed the splat pop up every time I die. You don't get anything for that, but you do get something for this. It's indecisive. You get plus 75. experience for that, which is not a lot, but it's the most. It's something if you're trying to kill time as Solari. Usually, I just set my controller down, put the thumbsticks together, and have my character run around and have this character run around in circles for, you know, the rest of the time while I'm waiting. But that's on 10-minute matches, because that's you get in every completed match, which is all 3 rounds. You get 3,000 extra experience for being on the winning team, 100 or 1,500 for being on the losing team. But since you're solo, you can't really lose, and you have. I mean, you can pick up salvage.
This should be useful.
You don't get experience picking up salvage, but you can't pick up salvage. There's those 2, obviously, and I believe there's. I was mostly running this as a survivor, and like I said, again, most people quit after the first round, especially in 20-minute runs. Another trap you can kill yourself with. I've already got my indecisive feat for changing loadouts. You only get each feat per match, or you only get each feat once per match, or once per round rather. And so I can continue changing my loadouts, and as far as I know, I guess I'll go ahead and that's 2. Again, since there's nothing to kill, this is pretty much how you kill time, unless you want to put your thumbstick together and have your character run around for your match. It might not be worth it. Oh, and there's a minigun.
This will help.
So, there's a compound bow and this monster. And apparently they respawn, especially if you're carrying one and jumping into lava. That was the 3rd loadout change after the indecisive feat, and here's my 4th. And pretty sure you can only get it. Pretty sure you can only get every feat once per round. So there. There's information. You cannot get that multiplied around, which again really wouldn't be. It wouldn't really be that worth it, because it's only 75 experience per 4 changes, which is 4 deaths if you want to keep killing yourself. And again, the things you can demolish, there was the one here, and I really don't understand the point of this room right here. There's nothing to do in here, it's just kind of a dead end. So, obviously, I prefer this map for running medkits because of the clear paths, but there's really not a whole lot to do with Solari. The only other thing you get experience for is Demolitionist, which is destroying 3 destructible objects, which on this map there are no others, as far as I can tell. And this trap here you cannot activate yourself, so you can't get the. There are certain trophies you have to have other people for, but if you're trying to go solo, another one you can get as solo is you stand in the fire, almost die, wait till you go check your stomach. You have to be Solari to do this, mind you. Jump on a zip line, use your ascender. Jump is X, ascender is square. You ascend up, wait till you stop bleeding. And since I used my frag grenade to do that, I'm just going to go ahead and kill myself now. Because you have to do that 3 times. The trophy is called Monkey Around. You escape death 3 times by using a zipline. And the easiest way to do that with Solari is with a frag grenade. Get yourself on fire. Get away in time, hopefully. Once you turn gray, you should be holding your stomach. And then jump on the zip line and wait till you stop bleeding. And again, there are other ways to do this. There are some maps with things on fire. There's a fire pit over here. You can set yourself on fire with it and take the damage, but there's no zip line close. I mean, you might be able to run to one. So you just wait the fire. There's on the map called the beach. There's some tires on fire, and they're closer to zip lines, so they might, if you want to do that map for this, you can go do that map. Go to that map and do this, but see, you may or may not be able to get to a zip line in time for it to activate if you do it that way. Which is why I just kill myself as many times as I need to. As much as I've looked, I could not find a third destructible object on this map. Some maps have up to 6, which is enough for 2 players to get the Demolitionist. But again, it's only worth 125 experience one time per round. And most of you, if I haven't, I mean, nobody's here. But if there was anybody here, I'd be saying most of you would probably have quit by now and gone back to me. Honestly, not sure who I'm talking to. There's no one here. It's really just me, myself, and I. But if I happen to share this video, probably could have been doing this a long time ago since I've been doing this for a long time. I don't know how many uploads it will take to actually get followers if anybody ever actually sees this, but yeah. So on this map, like I said, there's not a whole lot to do when you're Solari. But if you're going for salvage, there's those 2 crates. I was just trying to looking for the others. Alright, and then there's the bow again. And then again there's the third you have to escape from death using a zip line 3 times in one round for that to count. Here's another rope trap. And for some reason I'm crouched right now. But yeah, again I choose this map for running the medkit as a survivor. And as you can see, as Solari, there's nothing to do except kill yourself, but you don't get credit for killing yourself, so it's an inevitable draw for the Solari round. And you have to have at least, if you're gonna go for full match, you have to have at least one Solari round. No way around it. I thought there was another salvage crate on this map, but apparently I was mistaken. Others have a lot more. Like I say, in my experience, it's the best one on medkits. Others, if you're going for salvage, have a lot more crates. Underground has at least 6 destructibles. Like I said, you could boost with a partner, and you could each get the Demolitionist. There's 3 in the way of getting the medkits, so the survivor would have to destroy at least 1 to get one of the medkits, and then there's one right in the same area, and that's the underground map. I could do a video on that too. I might actually, a shorter one. But, I don't know if anybody's actually chronicled everything there is to do on every map with each faction. I meant to jump there. I don't know why I didn't. these using your pick. Square. Let's see if I can find that third salvage crate. I could have sworn there was a third. Yeah, apparently not on this map. So again, there's only so much you can do. No one to kill except time. And yeah, I don't need this. I don't need the salvage. So there's this gun up here. If anybody's interested in that. And the rest of the time is just running around blowing yourself up, or like I said, tying your thumbsticks together and running around in circles. Else you'll get kicked if you're going for a complete match. Most people would prefer to quit after round 1 and go back in, because on all this, a complete waste of time. Unless you need the salvage, which you do, because you have to get you have to have at least 100,000 salvage all at once, which means you need to save it. So while you're doing this, if you're going for long runs, you can run between. There might be a better map if you're trying to get salvage too, but I mean, this should suffice. Go get the other. Run around the rest of the time if you want. They respawn. Each one respawns every 30 to 40 seconds. I'm still trying to see if there's another one. I can't remember. Apparently there's another trap here. I'm pretty sure I've gone everywhere there is to go on this map. That leads to a spawn point that you cannot get back up to. The first one you started at, right? Salvage crate should be back right now, or close to coming back. They're not, like I said, it's every 30 to 40 seconds I'll look how you keep track. But okay, there they are. And sometimes if you're trying to do something, you will grab the wall. It's by default. Square grabs the nearest viable surface. And there's those again, so 44. Minus, like I said, every 30 to 40 seconds, their response doesn't seem to be exact. You can wait there and try to time it yourself, but you want to wait there and time it yourself. Because I've done that. But I'll do it again for argument's sake.
Should be helpful.
So that was a 406. About 32.
This should be useful. So 4 minutes, 6 seconds. About 30. So yeah, as Solari, Valorous do without being able to get demolitionist, and after already getting indecisiveness. Quite a while this time. Okay, there it is. This will help.
35. And as I said before, on other maps, I'm gonna die after this. So this would be a way to get your loadout changed while you look like the salvage. You get one, you get the crates, do your death, change your loadout, respawn. Go back to where the crates were any way you want to go back to where the crates were. It's probably still not back yet, by the way, see? So. And again, if you're going for salvage and you just want to maximize salvage, you can pick other maps that have more. But for this one, it takes way longer to get the levels. There's another loadout change. So it takes way longer to get the levels. So you can, if you want to get the salvage in the meantime, you can do it this way. Or you can pick a different map and get slightly less experience for at least one more crate. Again, which I'm gonna probably do other videos for. So if you've already seen my other videos, thanks for watching those. Otherwise, this is your first one. Check out the old. So unfortunately, if they spawn underneath you, or you end up on top of them, you kind of have to look a certain way, move a certain way. Anyway, it's just better to be not on top of them.
This will help.
And then while you're waiting, you can get another loadout. And you actually have to jump into the lava, won't let you get them off. And I would have had the loadout change, but I ran out of time. So there's the Solari round. Can't really do anything except collect salvage and maybe try to get the Demolitionist and the Indecisive feat right there. Demolitionist again is not possible for my, or to my knowledge, on this particular map. But it is the best, in my opinion, for medkit runs. And since I messed up and got distracted on the first one, attempt to get as many extras as possible this time, and not mediums, mind you. Get as many
Come on! We need to
extra
find medical
longs
supplies!
as possible, which you could guarantee a long by never dropping the kit, especially when they're not starting on a ledge. I mean, on some of these you could go to where the stairs are, but it's just faster to the ledge, and the game gives you more. It's possible to get other drops by taking the long way, but more often than not, the game wants you to go straight to the pickup for the drop. And it always shows the first gopher or the delivery boy before it shows the carry. So
Got it!
the first medium and long. So what I'm going to do is just get as many extras as possible before I get down to 2 minutes. And actually, there's something else. Something else you can do. Like I said, if you go away from the drop-off zone, you don't get anything. If you run lateral to it, see, the game wants you to go straight to it. And again, this is a dead room. You can't go anywhere near that. So about here, maybe. So there's my first medium, right? Or my only medium.
Keep me covered.
There's my short. And then go for the long. law of authority. So you can get a short, a medium, and a long each. And if you deliver it, you get obviously the delivery.
Got the kit.
From my experience, it's really not worth it to try for the short as long as you get the medium. Unless you get your short first by chance, because sometimes that happens. You'll fall too short. You'll fall too short distance off the ledge. Or anyway, anytime you do end up getting a short carry first, you can always, go a bit further to get the medium. And here we are again, going up this ledge, falling off. And this is the best. These back here are the best ones to get your extras because you're already facing the fire as you're running. And about here is about where it bounces in. It doesn't always bounce in. And if you want to make sure it goes in, you want to get it in. And here again, this one.
Got it.
This
Keep me
is
covered.
when you get two mediums if you're not careful. So you always want to go to this crate.
Yeah.
And like I say, this is not the best
Got the
to
kit.
get salvage
Cover
on
me.
Solari, but if you're trying to get salvage, this is the best way to do it as a survivor as well. You pick up a crate every now and then. Since I don't need the salvage, I'm showing you occasionally which ones are better, or when it's better to grab the crates. But I'm trying to maximize experience. So again, running toward the drop point, showing. And yeah, Bristol Steel. Wow, what a waste of medical supplies. But they always respawn, and there's no one to keep me from delivering them. So. Why not get the extra?
Keep me covered.
Then again, like I said, this is a 20-minute run, and I wouldn't normally be doing this as many times. But there's nothing else to really do with the extra time. This is the best way to make the most of it. If you got into this far in the video, I will again say most people probably would have quit by now. They would have done the first round.
Got the kit.
Minutes,
Cover me.
called it a day, and restarted. I actually like to go for the complete match because 3 10-minute rounds equals an extra 3,000 experience for winning, for being on the winning team. If you want to do that. Again, it's not worth it for most people because it's also way through the Solari round.
Got the health pack.
And if I have nothing else to do while I've got my Solari character running around in circles, then I also quit after the first round. But I'm just wanting to show a complete 20-minute match. 20-minute
Got it. Keep me covered.
There's a short carry by mistake, so you can also grab a crate here to get your medium. And then run toward the drop zone.
Got the health pack.
And either deliver it or run all the way to the fire. Throw it in. Okay. So that actually gives you a short, which would not be ideal on a delivery. But since it was extra, and either way,
cover me.
Right? So, there's a medium, and it's possible to get up to 4 mediums, often more, depending on how many times you drop it. But if you get more than 1 medium, to my knowledge, you cannot get your long after that. So 1 long is still better than 2 mediums. 1 long and 1 medium is still better than 3 mediums. So 1 long, 1 medium, substitute, right? That only gave me 2 mediums. Let's see if it's possible. Let's see if I can get 2 long, just to make up the difference.
Got the
So
kit!
if
Cover me!
I run down the stairs and run to this kit here, or this kit. That's
Yeah,
the
should be
medium.
helpful. Got the
So I've
health
already
pack.
got 1 medium, that was 2 mediums, so let's make it 4. That's still 800. So you can deviate from the direct path a bit, and there's 400. There's 4 medium carries, which is 800 compared to your 2, or compared to your 700 for your 1 medium and your 1 long. But overall, you still want as many longs as you can get
Keep me
because
covered.
they add up at the end. You'll see on the experience screen just how much difference it makes that long. And that could have gone either way. But yeah, it really only takes 10 minutes. It really,
Got the
you
kit.
can get all
Cover
20
me.
in 10 minutes. This is the one you want to go to the second crate for. There's your long.
Got it!
I already
Keep
got
me
the long.
covered.
Running all the way to the lava. Get medium there. And I said I was going to try to find the way to get 2 long on this one. This map's not really ideal to do that.
Got
The
the
only
health
one I was
pack.
really able to do that on, I think, was the monastery. But it took a lot of going out with it. And if you're trying to maximize
There you go. Got the kit! Cover me!
It's possible to throw each one of these in there and still get a long carry if you want to do it that way. Might save a little bit of time.
Got
So
it!
again, even on 10
Keep me
minutes, it is
covered.
possible to get extras. I've got the most 5 each extra medium. Anything like that, if it takes too long to bounce in or whatever, it's just seconds you're taking
Got the
away
health
from
pack.
what you could be doing otherwise. So, to be as efficient as possible, you want to make sure whatever you're trying to do is going to. I got the medium there. Yeah. Go as close to the drop point as you can if you want to guarantee it. Obviously, running into it with
Got the kit! Cover me!
the most likely chance of getting the guaranteed carry, but it helps. Especially depending on what you've done before that. Here you can do this and get the medium there.
Got the health pack!
Do this in the fire before, right? And we got another medium, so if you do it that way,
Yes!
you really don't want to do it that way, and that's why you only get the medium. So that's why I say it's always better.
Got it.
That's
Keep
why I
me
say it's
covered.
always better to get the clear path where you fall off a ledge, and then run it almost to the drop point. Maybe take it to the drop point, or turn and face the fire. In the case of the one before where I got the 2 mediums, it was because I went right to the crate instead of running up the ledge.
Got the kit! Cover
I
me!
don't know why it makes such a difference, but for some reason the game registers it differently. And if anybody has any other method,
Got the
I
health
wouldn't be
pack!
against hearing suggestions or otherwise might be thinking I'm cutting kind of close, doing all the extra ones into the fire. But
Got the kick.
At
Cover
5
me.
minutes, I can get about 2, almost 3. That was medium. This should be a long,
Got it. Keep
but
me
it can
covered.
go either way. Some of them you absolutely want to take right
Got
to
the health pack.
I mean, this one can go either way as well. If I get right to the drop point, turn and throw it in the fire. Yeah, just there probably is an exact distance once they go for registering like how many steps. I haven't bothered to be that precise. This one
Got the
again
kick.
is the
Cover
one you
me.
want to go. The second crate, you go that way, go this way, or way you prefer. Get the crate.
Got the health pack.
Just do this, but you get the, see, you got the long carry for the crate, so you can get medium carry either way. So that one could have gone to the fire or the drop. And I sort of had the long carry from going to the crate.
Got
So
it. Keep me
this
covered.
one, again, can go either way. It should be 200 from falling off the ledge, 500 from the fire. Not always. I've seen it both ways.
Got the health pack.
The reason I'm not going to 19 out of 20 is just in case I get distracted again and forget. When I get down to about 5 minutes or so, get closer. 20 minutes is really way more time than you need to get all 20 medkits. Again, you can get 2.
Got the kick. Cover me.
You can get at least, you should be able to get at least 2 each minute, at least 2 medkits per minute, and then
Yes.
any extra time after that. Fire, or depending on the map, there's other places you can throw off, like the
Got
monastery
it.
has
Keep me covered.
ledges. I'm pretty sure every map has ledges. You can throw stuff off of, like actually throw stuff off the map. This one, so we're throwing it into the fire, throwing it off the ledge. The underground has water you can throw into the monastery, you can throw it off the edge of the map, the edge of the cliff, or whatever.
Got the health pack.
There might be a few where there isn't a place to throw them off of, but I don't like those maps anyway. What if I pick up? I remember. What did we say?
Yeah.
There's a long carry.
Got the kick. Cover me. Got it. Keep me covered.
Yeah, getting close to the wire now. Just in case it takes a bit longer, I mean, you can absolutely get one point. So if you're trying to get, if you're doing 20 minutes and you get 20, you can absolutely get 1 per minute.
Got
but,
the kick. Cover me.
that's a bare minimum. You should be able to get at least 2 every minute. Again, unless you just want to do your 20, get the 20 starting your match. Because overall, I mean, the
Got the
extras
health
are
pack.
there if you want to use. You can throw them in the fire if you want to, or you can just finish the round as quickly as possible and start moving. I'm strictly running this for demonstration purposes.
Got the kick.
Don't see any point
Cover
in
me.
running 2 minutes. 20 runs because the extra experience or the extra time is not really worth it. If you want to throw in a few extra 15-minute runs, which I will also already. You can never go wrong finishing the round as quickly as possible, and starting another round.
Got it! Keep me covered!
But that requires leaving the match. It will take you back to the main menu.
Got the health pack!
You'll have your reset save, it will take you back to the lobby where you
Got the kit! Cover me!
You could have create private match selected by default already. Your last
Yes! Just
your
one
last
more kit and we're
mode,
good.
your last mode, whatever, which
Got
in
it!
this case would be
Keep me
rescue.
covered!
And then you load out some
This should be useful.
options.
Got the health pack!
Or you check your map, which should also be the same as the last one. I'm at 19 now. I've got another 2, maybe 3 more extras.
Got it! Keep me covered!
Maybe 4 even. But you definitely want to deliver all 20 because you get your 750 per delivery. So if you're gonna run out of time trying to do this, or you think you're gonna run out of time,
Got the kit!
just
Cover
go
me!
for the delivery rather than the extra. But I know about how much time I need. Well, obviously I needed some, and that would be it. I did not have my camera facing. I might have had time for one more anyway, but either way, like I said, it goes by how you got your camera. So there's that. So 48,000 for 20 minutes, or anyway.